So this one was my snapshot poem for class this week, and so I haven't got it memorized yet, but it's frames won't tell you that under the sleeves of her hoodie, her wrists look like Sharpie lines on door frames, one mark for each time my lies ran past her head and wanted to dive inside. Every day, she'd cover the marks my razor blade tongue made. Frames won't tell you of how I could hear her father's words every time our lips touched, because, oh man, he hated niggas. Treated me as if I were trespassing on his property. Took every chance to remind me that my black hands would not touch his family tree. He would rather see my body hang amongst those leaves. Frames won't tell you that each day could have been her last. And I would have followed soon after because Pastor couldn't save us. We were dangerous. Two strangers who decided that we were just mad enough to work, neglecting to see that the work had to take place on ourselves first. Frames won't tell you that our spark would dance through our hands, won't tell you about how we danced twirling flames, or how eventually our candle burned out of control, made ash out of our happy home. Frames won't tell you about nights I spent half awake hoping my phone would break, like the silence did when she screamed in her sleep. Won't tell you that one time a call lasted 27 hours because she was worried about my health. Won't tell you of basketballs and sweatpants as tokens of appreciation. Won't tell you that the week before we broke up, we left our hoodies in a movie theater. Won't tell you of long conversations about our creation and how we both knew that for us to love this hard, that there just had to be something, and that the Big Bang was nothing and that God was coming. Nah, frames won't tell you about how much we fell apart or how long walks to the park took forever, about how I'd yell when I saw her legs across the tracks, about how we drew our love on each other's backs. Nah, frames won't tell you none of that. Frames won't tell you about naps in her living room floor, about how me and her mom traded home decor. Frames won't tell you why every time I watch a movie, I think of pickles and bruised ribs, or why I can't eat my favorite chocolate no more. Or that when everyone thought we ended, we were together 3 more months. They won't tell you why she's Violet and I'm Tate, or how I get a little sad when I see the fairs in town. I can't even bring myself to ride Ferris wheels without her, because no matter who I'm with, I'm sitting there thinking about her. But the frame will tell you that I loved her like Violet loved Tate. But Tate's heart has been dead, and Violet's happy with her new man. Nah, frames won't tell you none of that.